In today's video, we're briefly going to be discussing how to search for a new planning application. Also, just briefly, we're going to be having a look at a case study, taking a review of some of the architectural drawings and additional details which go into an initial planning application. So the quickest way to check for an existing planning application, just go on Google, type in the name of your local authority and just add planning application search. This will then be the first option that you get. And as you can see here on the Havering Planning portal, there's a range of different search features. So we could use this planning application search feature. And as you can see there, that will show all planning applications received since 1990. But if we're maybe just looking for applications received a lot sooner, we can select this option here, planning applications received in the last 7 days. As you can see there, it gives you just a brief note of the application details when these get published, and also how long the Council provide this record of recent applications. Within this area, one can easily have a quick reference point for those. As you can see here, the Council break it down in a date order going back around 8 weeks. Here, you can just download the relevant one. In this example, I'm going to use the applications received from the end of July to the first week in August. And what this document will do, it just breaks it down within smaller areas of that local authority. For example, if you wanted to look at applications in Upminster, you can just scroll through this document here. Thus, you can see within the last 7 days, these are the planning applications that have been made specifically in Upminster. For the purpose of this video, I've actually gone back to the previous week's planning applications made to find a slightly more interesting example of a planning application to take a look at. So we're going to be looking specifically at this application here. And as you can see there, the proposal is the demolition of the existing detached property with the construction of 2 4-bedroom semi-detached dwellings. If you'd like to then take a look at the actual planning application details, it provides you a link directly into the specifics of this planning application. So if we just click there, that will take us to this screen. Thus again, this will just bring up some basic details about the proposal, the type of dwellings, parking, amenity space, and other related matters. We've then got the location of the property as well. It will also give you the date that this application was validated and the dates that the expected planning decision is due by. If we actually want to take a look at the specifics of this planning application, then we can just click this link here, View Documents. So, as you can see on this planning application, there's just a few documents here. So we can see there's the acknowledgement notice from the Council, there's the architectural plans, the application form for the applicant, which has been made through their consultant. Then we've got some supporting documents and statements, which include the design access statement, which we can take a quick look at that. And then we've also got the Biodiversity Net Gain exemption document. Just to re-clarify as well, all of this information is obviously located within the public domain, and anyone can review this information. If we just look initially, the interesting aspect that I spotted straight away, here we can see the boundary of the existing bungalow, which is to be demolished, is in that area there. However, they've also seemingly obtained a side plot of land, which makes this scheme potentially viable. Obviously, it wouldn't have been previously possible to just demolish this small bungalow to create 2 semi-detached houses. Now, just using my land software, I can just do a quick check on the boundaries and titles for this plot. So here we can see this is the existing bungalow which will be demolished, and then we've also got this side plot here. And as you can see, it looks to be fenced off. Presumably it's the owners of this plot of land previously, who were these people at number 83. As you can see there, that was fenced off, and this plot of land obviously forms their existing back garden. This is how it's sometimes possible to make these opportunities, by acquiring neighbour plots of land so that this plot will become wide enough to squeeze in 2 new semi-detached properties. And that's how they can enhance the site value. And as you can see as well here, this existing property clearly has quite a wide front driveway ready to accommodate parking, which shouldn't therefore affect this planning application. If we go back to the document that we were just looking at, the Design and Access Statement, Essentially, this will just give you a breakdown of various aspects of this planning application, the existing site, and if there's any planning history. It will also show you some of the architectural drawings, just so people have got a quick reference to those. It will give you some of the proposed dimensions of the property. Additionally, it will also touch on things such as scale, landscaping, the appearance of the proposed properties, parking provision, and a range of different aspects in relation to local planning policy. I won't go through this in huge detail now. If you wanted to check this yourself, obviously you can just go and have a look at this planning application yourself. Moving on with this planning application. So I've just downloaded the architectural drawings. So this is quite interesting for other people to just gauge what the existing and proposed structures looks like. Here we can see it's just a small detached bungalow, and we've got all of the different elevations and windows shown. As we scroll down, we can see the future proposal. So here we can see the future proposed semi-detached houses. As you can see, they're going to be quite a bit larger in height than the existing bungalow. However, you can see the street roof lines and height are going to be much in keeping with other properties in this particular location. And again, you can just see there, we've got the west elevation and the east elevation. As we scroll down here, we can see more of a detailed block plan proposal, just so we can see how everything will slot in. We can see the parking provision there, and then we can see the roof plan, the second floor, first floor, and if we scroll across there, that's the proposed ground floor. As we can see, they're seeking an open plan layout with the kitchen, dining and living area, but also another reception room too at the front. Then on the first floor, we've got 3 bedrooms and a bathroom and ensuite. Then if we go to the second floor, we've got the final 4th bedroom and ensuite there. Just finally, for now, the only other document that's been provided in this application, as we can see, will be the Biodiversity Net Gain exemption document. And as we will note here, the site is exempt due to the existing plot being demolished and the remainder of the land to be developed being a hard landscape driveway with a compacted gravel finish. Then you can see all of the other aspects of that. I will actually do a future video on biodiversity net gain, but I won't go into that in great detail for this video. Anyway, hopefully that gives you a bit more information on checking existing planning applications and offers a quick breakdown of looking through some of the documents that get submitted as part of an application. I will be doing a couple of separate videos on looking at planning application decisions, and also a future video as well on planning appeals and the process and documents associated with that. Also, how to check for planning appeal notices and decisions. Hopefully the information in the video has been of use. If you'd like to book a consultation to discuss any of these matters, or perhaps you've got a plot of land or a property that you think might have future development potential, please get in touch. All of our details are on screen now. Thanks again for watching.